We're here today on location at the Bethel Park Community Center on Commit to Be Fit. I'm Susie Smith, and we are continuing our program on local fitness. So if you're able to watch this show on TV, you're able to come down to Bethel Park Community Center and meet all of the fantastic instructors that are here. And they have so many different ways for you to work out, so many classes to choose from, and it's just a wonderful place. It's a great facility, it's clean and beautiful, and everyone is so nice here. So I hope that you enjoy the program today. I have a special guest. Her name is Renee Bishop, and she's going to teach me something I'm not real familiar with, bar class on a chair. So this should be really interesting. So stay tuned and grab a chair, a glass of water, and a towel, and join us. Be strong and get healthy. Stretch. Feel great about yourself and have some fun. It's time for you. Fitness is the key to your future. Don't get locked out. Take the challenge. Commit to be fit. I'd like to introduce to you Renee Bishop.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Renee. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here.
Oh, thanks for coming on the show today. I was really excited to meet you, and it's nice to finally meet you and find out what you do here. And this is so local. Everybody watching on TV, you know, it's within distance to come here. So,
Right.
what do you have to say about the community center and what you do?
I've been at the community center now 12 years. I teach bar fitness, which is what we're going to do today. I also do TNT, which is Tone and Tighten, and I've also been doing belly dance here as well, and that's how I started here at the community center.
Was you're the belly dancer.
Yep, teaching that on Sundays. So,
okay.
But I enjoy it. I enjoy the people of the community. They're just super supportive for me. So.
And what is bar fitness?
Bar fitness is a combination between ballet movements and Pilates. So it's a fusion class.
Okay. I have a lot of experience in Pilates, but I'm not graceful. Is that something that I can do?
You don't have to be graceful. You don't have to have ever had any kind of ballet training for this class.
Okay.
Taking the isolation movements so that we're building muscle, and it's good for all ages. You can be young all the way to people that think they can't do it can do it. We're saving the joints and we're building muscle.
So how long have you been working out and teaching?
I've been teaching a total of 15 years. I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, and at that point I decided that nutrition and exercise was my main focus, and that's what I needed to focus on and develop classes just not for myself but for people that were suffering, because we all know that some days we feel 18 and some days we feel 80.
Exactly, yeah. Well, that's wonderful that that was an impetus for you, because some people will get that and just not do anything, and it's really sad, because you can preserve your joints, like you said. And so what advice would you give people just to start moving? Or
yeah, if you stop moving, that's when it's hard to restart. So you want to make sure that you start slow and gradually build into it. Nutrition, I found, is also super important. You want to make sure that you're getting your superfoods. A lot of the foods help the joint movements, so not only is exercise important, but nutrition as well.
Well, that's exciting. I'm really excited to try, because I'm not real familiar with bar classes. I have done a little, but you say we're going to use chairs?
We are, yes. This way, I think that it's better, it's beneficial, because you've got a platform that you can use at home. So you're not just coming to class, but you can take it home and do it there as well.
Oh, that's a good idea. So everybody has a chair at home, I'm assuming, and so just watch us today and watch what Renee's doing, and I'll probably do some modifications.
Yes, I'll have you do the modifications.
Okay, I'll do modifications. And so if you'd like to get a glass of water and a towel and grab your chair at home, we're going to show you some really fun stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. See you in a minute.
Hi everybody, Al Levine, the Talking Machine here. Guess what time it is? It's time for the second annual Designer Bag Bingo. Join us Friday, May 6th at the Bethel Park Community Center. Doors open at 6:30 p.m.
Tickets are $25 each and are available at the Bethel Park Public Library
and at EV True Value Hardware.
Proceeds from the Designer Bag Bingo benefit the Bethel Park Volunteer Scholarship Fund, administered through the Bethel Park Community Foundation. The bags are on display at the Bethel Park Public Library if you'd like to get a peek at them before the event.
For more information, call 412-831-3304.
Join us May 6th for the second annual Designer Bag Bingo.
All I wanted was just one book.
All right, let's go ahead and start. The most important thing is that you want to make sure that you warm up. One of the most important things is the knees and the hip flexors and the ankles. So we're going to start with the rotation of the ankle. So we're going to rotate the ankle. And then we're going to switch it the other direction. And then we're going to bring it in and we're going to point the toe and we're going to lift the knee, and you want to try to bring it up to the belly button area. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to bring that foot out and flex. And we're going to lift and warm up the outer hip.
I feel that.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to work on the thigh. So we're going to bring the knee towards the chair and then press the heel towards the floor. Bringing it up and press. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to bring that knee towards the chair and we're going to bring it all the way open. And then we're going to drop that knee, making a big circle. And this is going to pull through those hip flexors for you and warm those up.
Oh, I can really feel that.
3,
That's a good stretch.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, and we're going to repeat that onto the other side. So we're going to take that foot out and we're going to rotate it. And we're going to switch it the other direction.
Warm-up's really important.
It is really important, especially when you're doing this type of fitness activity. You want to make sure the muscles have the blood coming through them and your flexibilities, and then the hips are open. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to stretch that foot out and flex. And we're lifting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're taking that knee up, crossing over, and press it down. It's also important to remember to do a stretch afterwards as well. You want to make sure that you stretch out and let the body just start to relax.
And you're breathing the whole time?
Yes.
And
Don't hold your breath.
And you're pulling your stomach in?
The abs in, they're going to engage every time you lift the knee towards the belly button.
I can
you're
see
going to
your
engage
posture.
it.
It's very good.
Good. And we're going to bring it up and open. You might have to slide your chair so you have room for your knee.
Okay.
It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now if you're doing this at home, you can do 2 sets of each one of those, or you can just repeat it. If you're just starting out, you'd want to just do 10. Okay, so we're going to work on the back of the legs. So we're going to turn our chair so that you can see at home. And we're going to take our right foot and we're going to extend it back. And then we want to open up the hip, so we're going to tilt sideways with it. And then if you can, you're going to release the arm. And then we're going to point that toe and we're going to lift it. Nice little pulsating movements, perfect.
Ooh. I'm going to feel this.
Yeah, so we're going to work, and that's working through our hip joints. It's warming it up. It's working that bottom leg. We're getting a good workout on that.
Am I up high enough?
You are. And that's a good thing. It doesn't matter if you're here doing it. You want to just go to where you're comfortable.
Where you're comfortable. So if I wanted to modify, I might be down here?
Yep, okay. You can be down here. We're going to bring the arms to the chair, and then we're going to bring that knee and bend it and you're going to bring it towards your elbow. Let's put your elbow out and then push it straight back and bring it in.
Is that it?
That's it. And bring it in and out. And again, if you're just here, that's fine too. Some people, their back's not flexible enough to bend through there. And sometimes we have hip problems as we get older, so it's easier to stay up a little bit.
Well, I can see that your workout really helps your rheumatoid arthritis.
Yes, it's one of my favorite classes to do for me personally.
You look fantastic. You're
Thanks.
really flexible.
And then we're going to stop and we're going to bring that knee right towards that elbow. And again, where you're comfortable, and we're lifting just the knee. Good. Let's try for 10. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it down. Good. We're going to switch it to the other leg. I'm going to repeat and bring it open, and then extend that arm. And we're lifting, pointing the toe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to bend elbow out and bring that knee towards the elbow and press it back. Good, and bring it in and press, in and press, in and press. Ooh. There's 4. Now that leg's a little tighter because you've already worked it out when it was standing still.
You look so innocent, but I think you may be evil.
Oh, that's what my students do say. But we have a good time,
Oh, yeah.
so it looks sweet and easy.
It does. It looks
And
different.
let's bend that, and we're gonna lift that knee. Try to get it to where you're comfortable, and maybe a little bit past it every once in a while. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and bring it down.
Oh.
Good, so we're gonna work on warming up our calves, because the calf muscles are really important to keep us moving forward. So we're just gonna lift the heels up, lift one at a time, and we're gonna take it back and forth and press, warming up the knees.
Calves are so important because they hold the rest of your body up. It's like the trunk of a tree.
They are, and the problem is it's hard to get them tight. So by doing your back and forth, we're going to loosen the knees, loosen the muscle, and then we're going to bring them together, and we're going to pulsate bounce. And this is going to tighten them for us.
You feel it.
Good. And then we're going to do drop and lift. So we're going to take it down, and you're going to bring it all the way in a releve lift and back down. Let's try 10.
That's called releve lift in,
Yep.
in ballet bar.
It is in my class anyways. So everybody's used to the terms. And again, they're all different. The ballet bar classes are kind of to the teacher's discretion.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
So-
like but I have heard of releve, and I wasn't sure.
Yep, releve is an upward movement, so good. And let's hold it up here for us. And now we're going to try to warm up the thighs, and we're going to drop it down. We're going to try to keep the posture up, and we're going to take and tap the knees closed and then open. So you're going to tap, open, and close. It's 2,
Good workout.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, and we want to warm up the thighs some more, so we're going to just pulsate, bounce. Nice and easy because we don't want to put pressure on the knees. We want to keep it into deep tissue. Perfect.
Good point, because you definitely want to keep it into the deep tissue.
Yes.
Yeah, and I can feel it
Good.
this way too.
And then we're going to hold and we're going to tap again. So tap, open, and close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. We're going to bring it all the way up, and then we're going to drop, and you're going to think about the tush going straight to the heels. And bring it all the way up. Nice and gentle. Perfect.
That kind of puts the weight out.
Puts
the
it up
front.
into the higher thigh,
Uh-huh.
so we can tone up through here, and it helps with the hip connection.
Ah, the hip flexor, I can feel. Yeah, that
Just
feels
pulls
good.
through there. Good. Let's try 3 more. Good. And 1 more. And now we're going to bring it back down, and we're going to tap it again. 1,
are
2,
evil.
3,
You're student
4. I
here.
just smile. And I make everybody else smile.
Make everybody burn.
We have fun, even though it's painful, it's still fun.
It's a good pain, though.
It's a good pain.
It's a good burn.
It's all muscle. It's not in the joints, it's just the muscles.
It's wonderful.
Good, and then we're gonna pulsate it one more time. Dig it in, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, and let's bring it up. And we're gonna do drop and lifts for 10. There's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Good job.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and after you do your calf workout, you're gonna wanna press back and stretch those calf muscles. Don't let them stay tight.
And they do get tight
They
during
do.
the day.
And let's bring it in. And most women nowadays do not wear really high heels. So our muscles are used to being in a very flat, neutral stance.
True, everybody used to wear high heels. Do you wear high heels?
I do not. I'm in fitness clothes all the time.
Me too.
So I'm more comfortable in that.
And that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Being comfortable and just working out.
Yes. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of a cardio
Okay.
run for it. So I'm going to turn my chair. You can stay there where you're at.
Okay.
And then we're going to bring it open. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we open up the body nice and wide so that we're working in through the inner thighs as well. And we're going to take it into a deep plie, trying to keep the chest up, taking it down. And then we're going to lift, and you're going to lift your right heel, and you're going to bend over to the chair. Okay, here we go. So let's take it down and lift, down. That's 2, it's 3, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to bring it in, and we're going to bring that toe back behind, and we're going to bend towards the chair, and we're going to bring up the knee, and we're going to try to touch that and bring it back and lift. It's 1, it's 2, 3, 4,
This is actually one of my favorite moves.
6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, and we're gonna bring it back open. Now, no one in my classes likes this one, but it's really good for the hip flexors and the thigh. So we're gonna take it down into a deep plie. We're gonna bring it up, and we're gonna bring that knee towards the chair, and then we're gonna bring it back down into a plie, and then we're gonna lift that leg straight out. So it's down to knee, then down to lift. Perfect, down to knee, down to lift, down to knee, down to lift. Perfect. Down, and you'll feel the heart rate start to come up.
Do.
Slow cardio will get your heart racing, sometimes faster than fast cardio.
I love slow movements because you work through the whole range of motion
That's true.
instead of momentum.
And let's do one more.
Whoops, I missed that one.
That's okay, that's all right. And the last thing we're gonna do on this leg is we're gonna do some pumps. So you're gonna extend your leg straight back, drop the body, and we're gonna bring the elbow to the knee and bring it back. And this is gonna work the back of the leg for you. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now we're gonna bring our bodies up, keeping that elbow forward for me, tapping that toe, and we're gonna lift, connect, and bring it up, and tap. And these get hard halfway through, so push through them.
These are the ones your class
6,
doesn't
they don't
like?
really like this one either, no. So we usually tell jokes or something silly.
Any good jokes today?
I don't have any today. Usually I tell something that I did stupid, that's all.
Oh.
And last one, good. Let's repeat it on that other side,
Okay.
okay?
Sounds like fun.
My students all know that we always stay equal. I want you to make sure you work out the same amount on each side at all times. So we take it open, and we're gonna bring it down again, and bring it up and lean, and back down. Deep plie, chest stays up for me. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're gonna bring that foot in and bring it back behind, adding the tilt so we're working the side. and then bring it to connect to work the other side. Here we go.
Oh, good.
It's 2, 3,
Nice stretch.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're gonna bring it back slightly open. And we wanna make sure those toes are open again so that we're working into the thighs. So we're take it deep. Nope, wrong one. We're gonna take it to the knee. So it's gonna be our plie, bring it to the knee, to the chair and down, and then lift. So it's down to the chair, down to kick out. Good. Down to the chair, and then down to kick out. Perfect. Down to the chair, down to your kick.
Got it.
Down to the chair. Good. Let's try 5 more. Bring it up. And you want to make sure you're lifting to where you're comfortable and not where somebody else is. Everybody has different range of motions.
And different days too.
Different days.
Have you
Yeah, for
noticed?
me, some days are harder than others depending on how flared up my joints are. And last one. And as my students know, I always lose count. So they count for me.
I'm not a good counter in class either.
It's funny. All right, so let's take it forward and we're gonna do some arms because arms are also important. And we don't get a lot except for when you're holding your body weight. So I'm gonna use a resistant band. And a lot of times if you have arthritis, you can't use them. They twist too much and they really pull pressure on the knuckles.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have you can stay behind the chair because we're gonna
behind the
use the chair.
Okay.
Mhm. And so you can also use hand weights, free weights. If you don't have those, you can use a water bottle or canned goods. So we're gonna bring our leg up and we're gonna make sure our palms are facing in towards each other. And we're gonna pull those elbows straight back
Ooh, lat work.
and then bring it forward and pull back. Good. And this is gonna help warm up the shoulders through the pecs. And it feels
Exhale.
good through the back.
That's really good. I always exhale when I do my exertion.
Yes. I always tell some of my students just to count with me if you're forgetting to breathe, because there's a lot of people that do.
And that way it makes them breathe. It forces
Yep.
them, yeah.
And one more for me. Good, and now we're gonna tuck the elbows against the body, palms are up, and we're just gonna do a bicep lift and release. And I would like you to keep your elbows in as much as possible. That way we don't focus on the shoulders, we're just focusing in the bicep there.
Strictly biceps, I can feel it.
Good, let's do 4 more of these.
And you don't want to
3.
choke your weights.
Nope, don't choke them.
Yeah, sometimes I see
And
people
1.
squeezing their weights so hard.
Yeah, and now we're gonna take a little bit of a break, as I call it, but it's really not a break. We're gonna have a seat. And we're gonna sit with it. And we're gonna bring those arms up and we're gonna lock them in together. And then we wanna keep the elbows forward and we're gonna drop down back and lift. And we're working through the triceps.
Ooh, tricep extensions.
They feel good.
Nice.
4, there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're gonna go ahead and open it, and we're gonna drop the elbows out, and then lift it up.
This
Good.
move is so important right here.
It is.
Because anytime you go to lift over your head, if you're not conditioned for it,
You
going to
can
hurt
you can
something.
pull through the back. Yep. Let's do 5 more of these. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're gonna bring it down. And we're gonna do reverse rows.
Okay.
So you're gonna take the arms out, and then you're gonna lean out, and then we're gonna bring it into the chest. Elbows go outward. Open, lean, and bring it in. Open, good. And this is working on our shoulders, our
that's a good
back.
one.
And bring it open. Good. That's 5.
So 10's your favorite number.
Actually, 20 is.
20?
And then, like I said, I sometimes start talking and then I stop counting and sometimes we do more. Never less, but more.
Never less, no.
Never less. Good, and let's try one more.
Okay.
Good.
Whoops.
One of the big problems a lot of people have are in through the rotator cuff. So a nice little exercise is palms are towards the body, and we're just doing really tiny lifts. They look simple, but after 3, they start pulling.
I've had rotator cuff problems on both shoulders, so rotator cuff work is really important to me, and it's always a light weight.
Yes, you always want to do really light weights. And good. And let's bring it down. Now, if you're trying to work on some abs, you can do abs in the chair. Sometimes we do them forward or we do them sideways. So the sideways ones are probably the safest for most chairs. So when we're doing abs, we want to make sure that we scooch our tushes towards the edge of the chair, and then we're going to go ahead and bring our bodies back. And again, for modification, you can keep the chest up and you can just do one leg at a time, and then you can do the other leg. If you're more advanced, you can pull a plank and then bring it all the way in and extend. Let's try 10 of them.
Okay.
It's 8, 7, 6, 5,
Love them.
4, 3, 2, and 1.
Good job.
So that's a basic bar workout for what we do. We do some floor work as well, but it's basically what it is.
Wow, I can really feel that all through my body. I feel my core a lot too.
Yeah, we do engage the core a lot more than you would think. People that have walked by watching us, I think they think, oh, look, it's just a chair class that old people do. And it's so not true. It's just for just to stabilize your body.
Wow, Renee, that was a fantastic workout. I could really feel that in my muscles, and it wasn't hurting my joints at all.
Right, and that's the whole idea, is we want to make sure that it's safe, it's for everybody. Hopefully you guys try this a few times a week. It should be around 20 minutes, and that's what you want to target. When you're first starting out, 20 minutes is a good starting place.
And you're a good instructor, I can tell. I've been instructing for a lot of years.
Thank you.
And Renee is an excellent instructor, and I wish that you would come down to Bethel Park Community Center is just beautiful. The facility is clean and great, and the people are nice. And if you're watching this show, I know that you're in the neighborhood, so just come on down, and you teach some other classes.
Yeah, I'm here 5 days a week. I'm here Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The bar class that we've just did today is here on Mondays at 7 and 8 o'clock, so there's 2 on Monday. And we're starting on Monday morning also, so that's going to be at, I think, 9 or 9:30 on Mondays.
Okay.
And then Wednesdays, the bar class is at 5 and 7. And then Fridays, I'm here at 5:30 for bar.
Wow.
So if you're interested in this class, those are the time slots.
So you basically live here.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Everybody tells me I should just bring a sleeping bag, but it's okay. I love it here.
Well, I want to really thank you for being on the show, and hopefully people will see this and come on down and join you.
Yeah.
It's just been great. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for being on the show.
It's a pleasure.
And remember, take the challenge and commit to be fit.